Weil es mir gerade so viel Spaß macht, hier Genshin-Videos aufzunehmen, schiebe ich heute gleich das nächste nach. Gucken wir uns heute den Wettkampf des blühenden Ruhms an, das ist gerade aufgegangen. Mögliche Gewinn, Bogenstein, eine Karte und diverse andere Mist. Gucken wir mal in Details. Teilnahmebedingungen, Stufe 20. Okay. Schauen wir, was das ist. Für unseren Saurierkram. Also hier unter Nähe. Folge der gelben Linie. Ich setze mich erstmal hin.
Wind, hear me.
Zack. So, mal abgeschaltet.
Huh? Why are all these people gathered around? Did something happen? Let's go take a look.
How's it looking, Doc? Is there any hope for him?
Chill, bro. I'm thinking. This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ. Barely made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tepetlosaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss. He's a smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest, but he ran rings around those abyssal monsters. We even awarded him a Warrior's Medal after the war ended. But then he took a turn for the worse a few days ago. He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Poor little guy. Already a battle-worn veteran, yet still so young.
Hey, Kachina, what's going on here? Traveler, Paimon, a long time no see. So basically, there's this young Tepetlosaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but he's been getting weaker and weaker by the day. Eva's taking a look at him. Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way. Ah, you're that Cuckoo-thesaurus from the vet clinic. Huh? What are you on about? So this Aoife you just mentioned, does it actually...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. I think I've got this figured out. For a juvenile Saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war, but he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that his condition is now very serious.
You mean he originally got sick during the war, but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right? Please help him.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded was Sacred Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Sacred Flame? Like the one burning in the stadium?
When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of contending sparks during the team stage. Apparently, they're sparks from the Sacred Flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them. Do you think these crystals might be something similar?
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of Sacred Flame.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been in Natland for ages now, but we've never come across anything like that.
So it would seem, as it happens.
Huh? For real, Uncle Pakal?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, the people of Natland knew how to make a special kind of sacred flame crystal way back when. I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but the other chiefs might know something. I'll go ask them. Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis was a huge help. Mind if I keep you a little longer?
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Great. In that case, let's go our separate ways for now. Milray needs some proper rest, and he's not going to get that with so many people gathered around. I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news. Fingers crossed, he'll soon be on the mend.
Ah, macht euch fort.
What up, my dudes? Man, I could tell we're totally on the same wavelength. The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather clan. This here's my assistant, Kakuku. Dude's all about copying what others say.
We're...
The Traveler in Paimon, yeah? Everyone's heard all about you two. You're absolute legends. The total package. Brave, wise, and strong. Best hero duo I've ever seen. No contest.
Aww, you're making Paimon blush.
Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you. Yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
Bro, da hätte sich was Besseres einfallen lassen können. Also,
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Even Kakuku was so busy, he was running around like a headless chicken.
Seriously!
True that. More wounded were piling up by the day. Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. There's a ton of challenges to overcome before you could be a qualified vet. No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's, so rare it doesn't even have a name. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
Oh, so your dad was a vet too?
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs. And man, if I forgot anything, out came the broom.
klasse.
My family's been vets for generations now. No clue who it was that kicked off the tradition, though, you know? Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt. But the reason we got into it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's useful.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon. Usually you only feel guilty when you've done something wrong.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine. When you fail to fix someone up, I've been there. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. So maybe Milray will be the first.
Schon 10 Minuten, es gab nur gequatscht. Tolle Quest.
Heck yeah, I do. Oh, looks like the Chiefs are back. Let's go see what they have to say.
Nochmal zu sagen, Tasche. Zum Verfolgen drücken, wo wird man da hin müssen? Aha.
The last time I was here, I remember seeing him happily rolling around with Io. This is so sudden.
Well, as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. It's not uncommon for people and Saurians to just collapse overnight.
Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it this far.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay? Does it hurt?
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle. This too is a responsibility we adults must bear.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one place? Not something you see every day.
Da jetzt wieder interessant zu wissen, ob wenn man noch nicht alle anderen Quests gemacht hat in dem Gebiet und aufgemacht hat, ob man die Häuptlinge trotzdem noch kennt oder schon kennt.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep us all swamped. These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine, so don't look too surprised.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard. Anyway, let's get down to business.
Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Once again, it's a good thing you were here to help out. Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flower Feather clan in the past. We won't just stand by and watch while he suffers.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references to it in woven scrolls. In ancient Natlan, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce sacred flame, known as the Bloom Flower Trials. It was a combat exercise held jointly by the 6 tribes that was even more intense than the pilgrimage, so they occasionally yielded an even purer form of sacred flame.
Sacred flame crystals!
For real? How have I never heard of that?
Simple. The Bloom Flower Trials haven't been held for centuries. Something seems to have happened the last time they were held, but it was so long ago that I don't know the specifics. The more reasonable explanation is this: that people once believed these sacred flame crystals to be vessels of extraordinary power, and that warriors could use them to enhance their own strength. In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable. But they were not so different from the regular sacred flame in essence. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloomflower trials obsolete. And thus, they were forgotten.
War mir irgendwie klar, dass die ganze Geschichte jetzt noch erzählt. Weitere Stunden später.
I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Ooh, that sounds rough.
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and fight it out of their own accord. Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So why not let them hone their skills on a fresh new stage?
We should never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted the Bloomflower trials.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
No objections on my part.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who'll be itching to take part. I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Molani will be there. There's nothing she loves more than a lively occasion.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal? Great. We're all in agreement then.
Nice!
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up. If interest is high, we'll hold a big event. But if not, we'll keep it small.
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too. A competition without rules is just mindless violence. And that's not what we want.
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the Speaker's Chamber later. After all, we'll still need the Pyro Archon's final approval.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
Oh. Na dann.
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts. Seems like he's quite the popular little fella, huh?
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
Da wissen die denn nicht, dass man bloß Dinosaurier braucht zu sein, hier, um mit Dinosauriern zu reden. Also, das ist ein Stammesführer.
All right. See you later. Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too. We've got to teach them how to identify Ocean Zephyrs.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon. Whoa! They sure are quick on their feet. Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away. But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away. Oh, wow. No way, bro.
Even Kakuku's done with this conversation.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina, you gonna sign up?
Of course.
In that case, let's head over together. Traveler, Paimon, see you at the Speaker's Chamber in a bit.
Tina, Muolani, also das sind wieder Charaktere, die ich wieder nicht spielen kann. Ich hoffe, die muss ich jetzt nicht spielen. 20 Minuten und noch nichts passiert.
So far, so good. At this rate, Milray will be better in no time. Oh, you're awake. Wanna try getting a bit more sleep? You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us translate? Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you
Juhu, neuer Abschnitt. Was ja. So, was muss man denn machen jetzt? Versprochen übernommen, dann kann man das nicht. Aber hat sehr freundlicherweise immer ihre Sache eingestellt. Und wie ich gerade gesagt habe, wenn man Serie ist, kann man mit Serie reden. Wow, das war es echt schwer. Da brauchst du jetzt eine Dinosaurierstimme eigentlich. Oder ich lese selber vor. Na, ich lasse immer. Mich versteht das ja so keiner. Ja, klasse. Gefragt. Ah, wieder mal eine Rückblende. Hat man ja noch nicht. Ja, wer wird das jetzt sein? Keine Ahnung. brauchen wir nicht mehr. Da müssen wir hin, 1000 Meter.
I've read through your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea. Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
Far more than we anticipated.
Die waren aber schnell hin und zurück.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another, while the exhibition matches will see 3 tribes going up against another 3.
Was?
I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
Thank you,
Archon.
Oh, where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions. Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
Er wollte ja nicht sagen, pass auf, jetzt haben die ja schon ab.
Huh? Good luck with what exactly?
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that, then. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured.
Ja, das Wuppen, also, was ist das von Deutsch?
What makes you ask? I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible. The rules governing the Oda resurrection have protected Natland for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it. In essence, Sacred Flame crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts. So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natland we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it. Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower trials so we can collect enough Sacred Flame crystals to heal that little Tapetlosaurus.
Ein Aufwand wegen ihm, ne? Ich will gar nicht wissen, wie viel Monster, also die Dinosaurier immer unterwegs erschlagen musste. Jetzt geht's um einen zu retten. Na gut, wenn sie meinen.
It's so reassuring reassuring to have you on our side, Moika.
Well, there are some things even I can't handle. For example, it just came to my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Huh? Who could they be?
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now. Don't keep them waiting.
Wer wird denn jetzt draußen vor der Tür stehen? Der Weihnachtsmann? Bud Spencer? Das Hänselmann?
Finally, you're here!
Schlimmer.
Traveler Paimon, so basically...
Ich hatte übrigens jetzt gerade das Glück, ihr ans anzupullen. Varissa habe ich immer noch nicht, werde ich aber aufgeben. Aber wenigstens ihr ans an. Ach, keine Ahnung, wie viel gebeten. Also, diesmal klappt es nicht so wirklich mit der Pullerei.
Hold up, what happened to first come, first served? What I'm saying is I get to go first.
Kann man Pullerei sagen bei YouTube? Nicht, dass es zensiert wird.
What's going on? Why is everyone turned up all of a sudden?
Ob Kinich schon seine neue Stimme hat oder ob der jetzt wieder nichts zu sagen hat. Bin gespannt.
So... So, you know about the bloom flower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the springs?
Ach, jetzt soll ich mal aussuchen, bei wem ich mitmachen kann. Nein. Keine Ahnung.
What? We're allowed to take part too?
Ja, wir müssen bestimmte Hauptarbeit machen, Fräulein.
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
Also jetzt, wenn ich mit Kinich reden höre, ist das eine normale Stimme oder nicht? Oder kommt dann später erst wieder eine andere Stimme? Frag über Frag.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
Na gut, Auroron und Kinich haben wahrscheinlich die gleiche Stimme. Hätte man schon ein bisschen antreten müssen. Na gut.
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose to join. In other words, recruiting you is every tribe's top priority right now.
Man kann ja wenigstens froh sein, dass überhaupt sich bemüht wird, wieder jeden Charakter eine Stimme zu geben.
Oh, so that's what's going on! No wonder Chief Akatl wished us good luck just now. He must have known this was coming.
And that's all for the chit-chat. I hope you're ready for some serious incentives.
Ist jetzt genug mit Gequatsche? Ich glaube es eigentlich noch nicht. Nach 33 Minuten. Geht bestimmt noch eine halbe Stunde, bevor man spielen kann oder so.
How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop.
Das ist Bestechung.
Luxury hot springs? Sounds like Paimon's perfect vacation!
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How!
Ich verstehe immer noch nicht, wie das Vieh in das Spiel passt. Also, keine Ahnung. Gut, ich spiele den Charakter nicht, aber das komische Vieh.
Yeah, no one wants that.
Kinich, you little... Ah!
All-you-can-eat barbecue?
Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you become stronger than you already are.
Paimon's not too keen on training, but getting stronger does sound tempting.
All I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables, but I can guarantee they're really tasty.
Das Gemüse, also das raus.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
Ja, Flugsaure kann ich ein wenig leiden, ist auch raus, denke ich.
Well, flying's kinda what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too.
I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips.
Hä? Buch raus.
Oh, Paimon loves those too! Oh, this is such a tough choice. Not just because the freebies are tempting, but also because picking one tribe feels like we're betraying all the others. You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you.
Jawohl, klar. So, kann man sich nicht wirklich entscheiden? Das wäre das erste Mal in dem Spiel.
Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
Siehst du?
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at
super.
least. There'd be
Okay.
3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side, second half on theirs. Sounds fair enough, right?
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
What? Really? Huh. Then, as for those perks you mentioned earlier...
Ja. Ich will es trotzdem haben. Außer das Gemüse, das kann er behalten dann.
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable!
All right, it's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
Geht's jetzt los? Ah, so, jetzt haben wir alles gequatscht erstmal durch und jetzt können wir wahrscheinlich mal anfangen zu spielen. 2 verschiedene Blumenkampfprüfungen, Saurier-Schatzsuche. Fangen wir erstmal mit der Blumenkampfprüfung an. 10.000 Mora kann man gewinnen. So. Das ist das andere wieder. Jetzt kann man es nochmal umtauschen. Kann man es nochmal letztes Mal entscheiden. Nein, wir wollen mit der anfangen. So, zum Auftrag. Das wäre also das jetzt. So. Scheint also doch länger zu dauern. Jo. Flieg. Das wird dann die Saurier-Dingsbums-Prüfung. Dann müsst ihr dann hier das so. Warte, jetzt mal Moment. Na dann los. Ja, genau. Wir haben jetzt eine fast 3/4 Stunde nur gequatscht und wissen eigentlich gar nicht, worum es geht. Also ich habe auch kein Wort verstanden. Das ist dann wieder so was wie Learning by Doing, ja, weil die Erklärung und alles hier, das ist immer nicht. So, kann man ja losmachen oder erklärt er wieder blöd? So, den Wettkampf anmelden. Heute 2, dann werden die nächsten Tage noch was freigeschaltet. Einfach normal. Das nehmen wir mit Arlecchino, Borina, Jean und auf gar keinen Fall Uolani, wenn man die ausspricht. Ach, die wollen sie von ganz alleine mitnehmen. Nein, 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 nein. Weg damit. So viel dazu, na dann mach. Muss auch noch mitmachen. Na, jetzt bin ich aber gespannt. Jetzt hatte ich weiß immer noch nicht, was ich machen soll. Gibt doch gar keinen Sinn. So, was soll ich jetzt machen? Den Stützpunkt ein. Also ich denke mal unten dort, wo das Zeug abgetaucht ist. So war es. Keine Ahnung. Weiß ich nicht. Gucken.
Keep pushing forward!
So, jetzt kommt er noch. Was macht der? Ist das so drüben was angegangen? Ich kann den Mulani nicht spielen.
Let's shred, Sharky! Strike a pose! Overruled!
This is where you fall. Transfixed! Barbados, guide us. My turn.
Zum Mulani spielen kann ich ja Tipp nutzen, ja, aber das ist ist unmöglich zu spielen. Warum spielen die unbedingt langweilig?
What's the surfboard? Yoo-hoo!
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
Das halt zurück. Ja, wir müssen ja nicht was machen. Jetzt kommt das anblicken.
That's the finishing blow!
So, wie habe ich mal
Strike a pose!
Warte nochmal.
Keep pushing forward!
Und jetzt geht wieder irgendwas los. Die Früchte. Bitte erzählt mir den Sinn dieses Spiels. Jetzt ist da drüben mit aufs abgegangen. Was ist denn jetzt besser? Das oder das? Empfohlen. Die Gegner.
I must protect my clients. Off we go.
Transfixed! Witness my wrongs.
Das ist eine Situation.
Wait, hear me. Let my name echo in song. Hey!
Alter, ist das peinlich.
Go as one. Strike a pose. Woohoo!
Everlasting as the moon.
So. Irgendwie haben wir es doch geschafft, ne? Ein bisschen mehr auf.
Kaboom!
Ja, kaputt. Das ist Zerstörung. Jetzt ist es offen.
That's the finishing blow! Strike a pose!
Vorhin als Jesus, ich kann das Wasser laufen.
Bring it on!
Laid bare. Go on.
Catching at the Not my lucky day.
This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Let the world collide! Go as one!
Swing by my sword.
Need a surfboard? Need a surfboard? Surf's up! Off we go! Check this out! Best of luck!
Schaden gemacht.
Strike a pose!
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon.
Ups, kommentiert hat niemand meine Kampf. Aufbauung hier oder was ist das?
Let my name echo in song!
Das muss meine Ja, so genau.
Shower me with praise!
Transfixed! Witness my rise! Overruled!
Let's shred, Sharky! I must protect my client.
Yippie! Na, klasse. In 6 Minuten hätte ich es schaffen sollen. Na, kann ja froh sein, wenn ich überhaupt geschafft habe. So, erstmal wieder beenden, nicht, dass wir nochmal den Mist machen lassen. Mann. So. Gucken wir mal, was wir noch machen können, oder? Belohnung. Beziehungsweise wir probieren erstmal die Rettung der Saurier nochmal und dann ist auch erstmal Schluss. Das kennt ihr euch selber aus. So. Haben wir auch 3. Immer.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I
Wir wollen
can't
ja die
promise
Quest
you'll
erfüllen
love
und
what you
nicht
see.
das andere. So. War schon zu anstrengend jetzt, oder? Die Babysaurier sollen alles machen oder was? Na, bin ich mal gespannt. Aha, na, hoffentlich ist das was Einfacheres. Also ich muss die Babysaurier durch das Labyrinth führen. Das habe ich, glaube ich, schon mal irgendwo in der Vorschau gesehen. Na, dann machen wir los. Wie gesagt, beim nächsten Tag geht es dann noch weiter. Juhu! Welche Richtung will ich? Ne? Ich denke, das ist eher erstmal da, oder? So, ich gehe mal hier lang, kommen wir nach unten. Ja, wir wollen ja alles einsammeln. Also, na gut, alles einsammeln ist auch. Hey, ich habe nach unten gedrückt, Freunde. Jetzt funktioniert's. Ja, Mist. Das will ich wieder lernen. Guck doch genauer hin, Mann. Junge. Gar nicht alle. So, man kann es vorher schon programmieren. Also man muss nicht erst drauflaufen auf das Feld, man kann es vorher schon. Alles klar. Ah, wieder voll der Falle gedammt. Okay, nur 3 Herzen. Also man kann schon vorher, sobald das B auftaucht, die Richtung angehen. Immerhin mal. Gold wird es nicht mehr werden, ne? Beschleunigen, soll ich auch noch was drücken, was? Das ist der Geier. Ja, jetzt könnte ich das selber ausprobieren, was er mit seinem Szenario anfängt. Dass wir uns dem zu beschleunigen drücken. Ich habe doch schon Gold eingesammelt. Auswertung abgeschlossen, jawohl. Beenden. Hab's geschafft. Müsste doch jetzt der Quest auch erfüllt sein. Ja. So. Das machen wir schnell noch. Ne, am ersten Schaukampf teilnehmen heißt für mich wieder, es gibt doch noch eine. Na, ihr könnt ja zwischendurch immer mal ein bisschen spulen. Wettkampf starten. Was haben wir jetzt?
Alright, so this is our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row and we win!
Ach so, jetzt kommt es erstmal nochmal für die Quests oder was? Das andere Base war nur die Nebenquests oder wie oder was?
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, needs only lift a claw, and poof! All that you behold shall be turned to ashes!
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
You killjoy!
We're a real dream team. Let's just charge right in.
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, let's not get careless. There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us from the high ground too.
In that case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lualani.
All right then, time for me and my Sharky surfboard to strut our stuff. I'll take point. Everyone follow me!
Ich weiß nicht, ich kann Mulani nicht spielen, es ist unmöglich. Was haben wir denn für eine Gruppe? Ach du liebe Zeit, es sind noch... Ich weiß nicht, was einfach nur ich mach's einfach. So.
Here by the water route, just as expected.
Classic people of the Springs thinking.
Erwischt oder was?
Huh? They saw through our plan?
No choice but to face them head on now.
I'm ready!
Aha.
Alright then, time for a real showdown!
Müssen mit der Gruppe wohl angreifen oder was? Das ist doch ähnlich.
Check this out!
Oh. 4 Charakter nutzen muss. Und der macht keine Ahnung.
Shadow of the past. Mind to command. Locked up.
Demolition time! Hey, no slacking! Give this everything you've got!
Ja, die können wir nicht raus. Was hat man von dem?
Speed, precision,
Also wie gesagt, ich habe Sound da nicht einmal gespielt, also maximal 3 4. Die ist ja nicht
Right time! Clear the area! Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day. We won! At this rate, we'll be invincible!
Don't count your Yumkasaurs yet. Let's head over to the next spot.
Wait a sec. Don't forget to plant our flag before we leave.
This is proof of our victory!
See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters! Looks like they don't want us getting up there so easily. Don't worry, leave this to Turbo Twirly. You've got this, Kachina!
You're finally here, Gramps.
Die haben Kachina noch nie gespielt. Die wissen überhaupt nicht, wie die funktioniert. Naja, Übungssache.
If I'm back home too late, my vegetables will get thirsty.
Don't worry, we'll make this quick for you.
Here comes another.
Especially not when I'm in a bad mood.
Take a look behind the veil! Take a look behind the veil!
Is that all you have?
Good fight. Target acquired.
All ice on you! My weight was not in vain. Take a look behind the veil!
The night wind blows.
Right here comes the... All ice on you!
Let's go. What's next?
All ice on you!
Another dribble.
Let's shred, Sharky!
Chances are looking slim. Perhaps it's time I got going.
Da wirst du doch wirken
All
können.
right! We've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too!
Da ist noch mehr.
Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the Flower Feather Clan!
Wow! Looks like they're already on high alert!
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces, a frontal assault won't be easy.
Looks like I showed up right on cue, huh?
Die erst noch.
Yay! You're here too, Shilonin!
Let's save this small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into 2 teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
I can taste our victory already!
Teich ist dran. Kann der weiter fliegen als alle anderen?
Shadow the past. Mine's the command.
The dead would blaze in dragon fire. I burn it all.
Keine Ahnung.
Hold up, that's where Shalonin's headed. Let's find another way.
Hoffentlich, das hängst du jetzt wieder am Boden fest.
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
Ja, ich hab's nicht verstanden. Haben sie die harten Pfeile drin gemacht, wo ich sie gebraucht habe? Na gut.
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap in our defenses somehow. But this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet. If you can.
We're not gonna lose!
Well said. Let's do this.
Let's have ourselves some fun!
Watch out, or you'll get singed!
Catching at the flame! Drilling down!
Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on them.
Locked up.
That's all I've got.
Alright, how about we call it a day?
Ja, irgendwie schaffen wir es trotzdem, die das besiegen. Aber sind die besonders schwach oder die Drückerei hier hat wirklich irgendeine Auswirkung?
Does that mean we've won?
Dann will ich doch hoffen.
Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating, even as battles go.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Cuckoosaur riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base. That was well played.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
So viel Zeit habe ich gar nicht eingeplant für das Video hier. Aber nun ziehe ich es durch, bis der Dinosaurier gerettet ist.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
Dann muss ich noch die andere Seite helfen.
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as grain fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the Masters of the Nightwind on our way back.
Yes, and they gave them to me.
Granny C. Lolly! Are you here to take part in the Bloomflower trials too?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show up. Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end.
That's awesome!
Super.
Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work. Ooh, and good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo Twirly.
Das kann man jetzt auch schon ein bisschen falsch verstehen. Ne? Das Spiel ist, glaube ich, ab 12 oder was weiß ich was, keine Ahnung, oder noch weiter runter. Also auf dem kleinen Wirbelwind mitreiten. Ja, gut. Kopfkino aus.
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions first. Let's meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there. See you all tonight!
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Great! Paimon can't wait!
My Stuhl.
Sure. In that case, I guess I'll be off too. See you tonight.
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left! Come on, I'll take you to get changed.
Das Umziehen auch noch den ganzen Tag Zeit gehabt.
You remember where the changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you last time. Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go! Woohoo! Let's get this party started!
Woo!
This is the life. Hear this, hot spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the almighty Dragon Lord. All the fatigue just floats away. If only we could do this every day.
Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right here is more my kind of spot.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
That smells amazing. Oh, hold your horses. There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Oh, wait for Paimon! Take that, Kanich! Bow before my greatness!
Was auch immer.
Hey, watch it, How! You're splashing water everywhere!
This is so tasty! Traveler, you gotta try it!
Fressen, saufen, dumm tun.
Kachina! Tevat to Kachina! I made Sora's crackers. Come have some.
Okay. I'll be right there.
Kanich, you sureless! Unhand me! Let me go!
Whew. Thanks for sticking around to help me clean up.
No problem at all. We had a blast!
Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun. By the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner. Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? Oh, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Immer ich.
Of course! We'll ask the next time we're alone with her. If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now, too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.
Bye for now. See you soon.
Ja, Auftrag abgeschlossen. Und 40 Urgestein und 40.000 Monat. Was ist das wirklich ganz? Echt? Ah, ich habe doch den Sauer gar nicht gerettet, noch nicht. Ja, der geht wahrscheinlich dann die nächsten Tage noch weiter ist. Also ich denke mal, das ist jetzt die erste Hälfte gewesen, vielleicht. Ich kann ja hier nochmal gucken. Ja, also geht dann hier nochmal Kampfprüfung der Ereignisse und alles so ein Zeug. Werde ich jetzt auch nicht machen, kann das selber ausblenden, man kann mal draufdrücken. Das ist wieder das. Saurier Schatzsuche, also hier hatten wir alles schon. Dann Nachtwind-Einladung, haben wir auch noch nicht alles, schließt alle Level von Blumenkampfprüfung, Angriffskampf ab. Also hier kann man noch ein bisschen was machen. Mit Rohron kann man das spielen. Dann Dinosauriers, wie gesagt, das wird dann erst morgen abgeschlossen. Ah, das wird dann morgen und übermorgen oder in 3 Tagen, steht hier, erst die Quest weitergehen. Ich denke mal, das werde ich dann nicht mehr als Video rein tun. Mal sehen, wenn doch, werde ich es merken. Ansonsten hat sich das jetzt hier erstmal erledigt. Mit Wettkampf des blühenden Ruhms. Ihr könnt euch darüber lustig machen. Oder auch nicht. Vielleicht hat es auch ein bisschen geholfen, weil ich mache mal alles verkehrt und ihr könnt dann sehen, wie es richtig geht. Und könnt es dann dementsprechend kommentieren. Gut, dann war es das erstmal für heute. Bis zum nächsten Mal.